Right, hi guys, and welcome back to the Money Yorkshireman. And today we are in Adam Jow's Fiat Coupe. How are you doing, Adam?
I'm great, thank you.
And we're at the Motorist. There's a separate video for that, so check that out if you haven't already. And today we are looking round his Fiat Coupe while we're here. It's his first big adventure out, isn't it, really, in both of our cars?
Well, we're both of them, yeah.
The first car show. So, tell us a bit about the car. Tell us why you bought it. What made you pick a coupe? And, yeah, what's your favourite features on it?
Right, so I've had this car about just over 2 years, about June 2019. Yep, and it's basically, it's kind of like a special weekend car, although I've not really used it that much with everything that's gone on. But,
the word we don't mention on YouTube.
So I won't say that. But yeah, it's basically Fiat were making this car between 1994 and 2000. In that era, they also had the Barchetta, which that was what my initial car I was going to buy, but it was left-hand drive only, and it's also a convertible, so... Yeah,
and with the age, it might be a bit leaky.
Yeah, with the roof, and also the fact left-hand drive will make it difficult with car parks.
Yeah, definitely.
So I thought, hang on, Fiat did a coupe, which was also right-hand drive and solid roof. That will be a good alternative. So, yeah, I just happened to spot this one, like on sale up at a dealership in Leeds, and... Yeah, went for it. Bought it. I mean, I was inspired by your idea, just with your RX-8, just have a weekend car.
Have a weekend toy.
Yeah.
And then you bought it, we couldn't really use it. But never mind, we're here now.
Yeah, I got about 6 months worth out of use of it anyway,
pre-events.
Yeah. Before things went to shit.
Yeah, you can swear on my channel, Joe. You're absolutely fine. So, what are your favourite features on the car? Have you got anything that you're really drawn to? Anything that you really think, God, this car's nice, or anything that you really particularly love about it?
Yeah, I'll start with the interior. I like this old body coloured.
That is nice. That's a nice touch.
All along the doors, all along the dash, it really brightens up the interior.
Yeah, something different. Yeah. I do like the Pininfarina on there.
Yeah,
that is really nice.
Yeah, they designed the interior here, so this is why it's all swoopy and
typically like Italian, isn't it?
Yeah, Italian style.
Yeah.
I also like the steering wheel here. It's nice and meaty, and all. It really has a nice feel, quality leather to it. And as for a 23-year-old car, that leather's not really. That's really held up well.
It does look nice. That it doesn't look. It doesn't look like 23 years old worth of leather. That. Yeah. I mean, mine's already started to get a little bit frayed already, and mine's only 14 years old. But yeah, it's quality, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quality.
They always use the quality in the right areas. I feel the Italians.
Definitely feel here. Yeah. So, and also like the leather seats as well. I mean.
Yeah, which we're currently sat in. It's comfy. Very windy outside. Otherwise, we're going to do this outside. But there's the seats. Yeah. Comfy seats. There's not much room in the back, is there?
No, it's pretty much just another storage area. The back seats have pretty much not been used in like the 23 years, so that's pretty much a new seat at the back. I like the engine as well. It has
We're going to show you that in a second, but yeah,
20-valve turbo.
Do you know what? When you first pop the bonnet on it, because I've never seen it underneath of these. I've obviously seen the pictures, but I never saw with one with the bonnet lifted. And my God, the entire bit of space under that engine is used, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all engine under
Everything's engine. There's nothing left to chance. It's just fantastic bit of kit. Fantastic engineering. And an interesting thing is, the Mazda RX-8, which is mine just parked there, and this Fiat Coupe are worlds apart, built in different eras by different people. Front-wheel drive turbo, a rear-wheel drive rotary, and then you look on paper and they could be identical.
Similar.
If I presented you with my stats of my car, you would think it were a coupe, just like you would if you saw the coupe stats, thinking it were an RX-8.
About the same power and like same 0 to 60 and nearly the same top speed, pretty much.
Same weight, same width, and pretty much everything. It's absolutely crazy. We said we were going to get it on Santapod one day and have a race and see who was actually quicker, because I think this would be quicker off the line than my RX-8, because I've got no torque with the rotary.
But this has lots of torque.
This has lots of torque to get away with, but I think with it being front-wheel drive, you might get a bit of wheel spin, and I might be able to catch up from there.
Yeah, and you also have 6-speed. I only have 5-speed.
Yeah, I don't think in a quick drag I'd get to 6th. But having said that, yeah, I mean that is probably the biggest difference between them.
Yeah, yours are shorter gears. Mine's have to be longer gears. So.
Yeah, you've got to go for it. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to take a look around the outside now and show you the exterior of the fabulous Fiat Coupe, and we'll pop the bonnet as well. But yeah, it's an absolutely stunning car, and yeah, we'll see you outside. So under the hood, as you can see, it's all engine. The lights come up with it as well. and then where the lights are, it's pretty much just like an airbox intake, isn't it, and things like that.
That's air intake, that's a coolant and
It's
windscreen
a
washer.
proper bit of kit under here, isn't it? So, tell us what you've had to do to this, because you've had an expensive repair bill, a bit like me, haven't you, with this? Not a repair bill as such, a service bill, yours.
It's basically maintenance, because with a Coupe 20v turbos, you have to have the camshaft cam belt changed, which is one of the major jobs with this. It's a full engine out job for it to be changed. It also had a steering part replaced at the same time, but to have that cam belt done and that, it were about 1,700 quid.
Yeah.
So I had that done last year, and
no problem since, though.
no problem since. It's just I've had it MOT'd service just since then, and I only had a slight engine oil leak. It was just something that had worked loose, but that got fixed at the same time as last year. So yeah,
it's been fairly reliable for you, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Considering Italian cars are known for props, I mean, especially this kind of rear electrical gremlins, and overall just being unreliable.
Yeah,
but this is a proper bit of kit,
definitely,
and it's never let you down, has it?
No, when I bought it, they put in a new battery, so now the battery's good for a long while, and yeah, it's basically had. Well, when I bought it, it had new wipers as well, and everything.
Yeah.
I've had a puncture on it, and I've had a new tyre, and that's about it.
We did have the one sort of breakdown, didn't we? I use it in quotes because it was while we were coming out of go-karting that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, the exhaust.
The exhaust fell off.
Yeah, basically we go karting down in Swinton, have a go karting, and basically I was pulled out of the car park, and it just like the exhaust just simply fell off, like something must have perished that caused it to.
Yeah, my inner motorsport tactics came in then. I rang my dad, I was like, Dad, have you got massive cable ties? And he duly obliged, and we got him home, and yeah, got it sorted. It was relatively easy, wasn't it, to sort out? It was just a bracket that had failed on it.
Yeah,
but
I still keep cable ties in my car just in case.
just in case it ever falls off again.
Even though I've had it repaired with it's welded back on the exhaust, but I keep them there just in case.
So that's the only breakdown you've technically had. I've had quite another, obviously a significant one, as you all know, with that. But yeah, we'll drop the bonnet down and we'll take a look around it. So as you can see, look at that, it's proper meaty. It looks really, really angry. So show us around the car, show us your favourite bits of it as well.
So yeah, that's the front end of the car. So it was designed by Chris Bangle, who was that infamous at BMW, did that. Was early noticed BMW, but this is probably his other famous work. Yeah, and I'd say it's his most successful, I'd say.
It does look nice.
Yeah, my favourite bit is the cuts along the wheels, coming up from the bonnet, up along into the door, and then you also it
kind of ends there, but it doesn't end, does it? Because then it kind of goes in place and then goes up again there, like a really nice swoop.
And then also along here, like at the back wheels as well, they just make it look like really sharp and really nice, I'd say.
Yeah, looks really, really smart.
I like the headlights as well, right on the front and on the back, and also the petrol filler cap as well. You don't get that these days.
That's a proper old classic.
Filler cap.
Does it pop?
Yeah, it just pops out. It's that one that you have to unlock with
There
the
we
key.
go, look at that, get your fuel in there, lads.
Yeah, it will take off with the current petrol, what's going on with it. I'll usually put in like Shell V power, but it will run on the standard stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, apart from the C10 stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it, even if it says it does, I wouldn't do it. If there's E5 available, use it, which is obviously of course with V power and higher octane fuel. So anyone with a posh car that thinks, oh, I don't know if my car will run on E10, just run it on V power.
Yeah,
it'll be fine.
that's what I'd say.
One thing you failed to mention, which I really like, is the colour of those alloys.
Yeah, definitely.
I really like them. I mean, the alloys itself are simple, but the colour, really nice.
Definitely nice. It's so different from silver.
Gunmetal grey, I would say.
Yeah,
it was.
they are. Yeah, they got refurbished when I bought them. Anyway, I said keep it the same colour. They look really nice in that colour. So yeah, I definitely. As I said, I do like everything about the car. Just I know I picked out some of the key features.
20 valve turbo sign there, look.
Yeah, as well. That's definitely. I know that's wear and tear, and
it's a 23-year-old car. It's not going to be perfect, is it? It's certainly not going to be perfect.
No.
And then,
but as I say, the front headlights as well is also a feature, like, or the double bubble
like
headlamps.
Double bubble domed. It's really, as you can see there, just like there's a line there and a groove, and it looks really, really smart.
Yeah.
And the front end itself is really. I like the simplicity of just one badge on the front.
Yeah,
and
the classic Fiat badge anyway.
Looks really...
And like the front radiator grill, it like runs throughout the front of the car, and
yeah,
and
it's got a
everything.
really aggressive look to it, and I really
Yeah.
do like it.
Yeah. Only thing is that the wing mirrors are like really small. I think they could have been a bit little
Yeah,
bit-
they are quite tiny. Apologies for the sun there, but yeah, the wing mirrors are tiny.
Yeah. But, yeah.
So, thank you very much for showing us around. Been brilliant. Any final thoughts? What would you tell people? Is there a lot of common misconceptions with these cars?
I think basically you don't need to shy away from them. They are more reliable than you think, and also they are really nice cars as well. They're really solidly built. It's also because it's got a limited slip differential. The torque steer is not as bad as people make out to be.
Yeah.
It is there, but it's controlled.
It's controlled. It's manageable.
Yeah, but it's definitely a car that you should, as long as you properly maintain it, service it, keep it all.
I think people these days expect to buy a car and it just be 100% reliable all the time. And if you're getting into the classic car market and something a bit specialist, you need to learn how to pop a bonnet, check your oil, check your water,
keep it all
in
checked.
line. Do your regular servicing with it, not just be expected to jump in and drive it every single time.
Yeah, not expect it to be perfect, but.
Yeah, and would you say, final thoughts, a future classic, would you say?
I think it is a classic now anyway. I think values are like starting to go up for it anyway from what I've seen. And
yeah, which is cracking.
Yeah,
it's
so
good to see. We need more of these on the road. So if you see one for cheap and you think of restoring it, I'd restore it. If you get a decent one, look after it and keep it going, as Adam's going to do. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. That's been Adam. Say bye.
Hello, bye.
And yeah, we'll see you all next time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and much love.